Welcome to AI's Unseen Influence, Decoding Algorithmic Bias. In today's digital world, AI is everywhere, from the shows we watch to the jobs we apply for. But what if this seemingly neutral technology isn't so neutral after all? This video will reveal how AI can unknowingly perpetuate and amplify existing societal inequalities, the hidden biases lurking within, and what we can do about it. This content is for anyone curious about AI, concerned about fairness in technology, or seeking to understand the deeper impact of algorithms on our daily lives. By the end, you'll gain a critical perspective on the systems that shape our world, empowering you to advocate for more ethical AI. Many of us assume that algorithms are objective by nature, simply crunching numbers and making impartial decisions. But this assumption, this illusion of neutrality, is precisely where the problem begins. Far from being unbiased, algorithms can actually amplify existing societal inequalities. They learn from the data we feed them, and if that data reflects historical biases, the AI will learn those biases too, perpetuating them on a much larger scale. We see this play out in various real-world scenarios. For instance, in loan applications, an algorithm might unfairly flag certain demographics as higher risk due to historical lending patterns. In hiring processes, AI-powered resume screeners can inadvertently filter out qualified candidates from underrepresented groups. And in criminal justice, predictive policing algorithms have been shown to disproportionately target certain communities, reinforcing cycles of incarceration. A core challenge in addressing algorithmic bias is what's known as the quote-unquote black box problem. Many advanced AI models, particularly deep learning networks, are so complex that even their creators struggle to fully understand how they arrive at a particular decision. This opacity makes it incredibly difficult to identify, diagnose, and fix biases once they're embedded. So if AI isn't inherently biased, where does this bias come from? The roots of algorithmic bias can often be traced back to two primary sources: the data it's trained on and the humans who design it. It's a classic case of garbage in, garbage out. If the training data fed into an AI system is skewed, incomplete, or reflects historical prejudices, the AI will internalize those biases. For example, an image recognition AI trained predominantly on lighter skin tones might struggle to accurately identify darker skin tones, leading to biased results. Beyond the data itself, human oversight and the unconscious biases of AI developers also play a significant role. The choices made during algorithm design, feature selection, and even the problem definition can inadvertently embed biases. Developers, like all humans, have their own perspectives and experiences, which can unintentionally influence the AI's behavior. Adding another layer of complexity is the feedback loop. AI systems often learn and adapt based on user interactions. If biased outcomes lead to biased user behavior, the AI can then reinforce its own biases over time. For instance, if an algorithm unfairly promotes certain content and users engage with that content, the algorithm learns that this is a quote good pattern, strengthening the initial bias. The influence of biased algorithms extends far beyond big picture societal issues. It deeply impacts your personal digital footprint and daily experiences, often without you even realizing it. Think about personalized echo chambers. Algorithms curate your newsfeed, social media content, and recommendations based on what they think you'll like, often reinforcing your existing beliefs. This can lead to filter bubbles, where you're only exposed to information that confirms your worldview, limiting diverse perspectives. These algorithms also subtly manipulate consumer behavior and purchasing decisions. From the products suggested to you online to the ads you see, AI is constantly nudging you towards certain choices, often based on demographic data and inferred preferences, which can sometimes be based on biased assumptions. Perhaps most significantly, AI contributes to political polarization. By creating and strengthening filter bubbles, algorithms can push individuals further into ideological divides, limiting exposure to opposing viewpoints and making constructive dialogue more challenging in an already fractured world. The unseen nature of algorithmic bias doesn't diminish its impact. In fact, it often amplifies it. The cost of this invisibility is profound, affecting society, economy, and raising complex ethical dilemmas. At a societal level, algorithmic bias leads to the erosion of trust in technology and institutions. It creates unfair opportunities, where certain individuals or groups are systematically disadvantaged. Ultimately, it amplifies existing discrimination, making it harder for marginalized communities to achieve equitable outcomes in areas like education, employment, and housing. Economically, algorithmic bias can severely limit access to resources and capital. Imagine a small business unfairly denied a loan due to a biased algorithm, or an individual unable to secure a job that would lift them out of poverty. These systemic disadvantages can widen wealth gaps and hinder economic mobility for entire communities. Finally, the ethical dilemmas are immense. When an AI makes a biased decision that causes harm, who is accountable? Is it the developer, the company deploying the AI, the data scientists who curated the training data, or the algorithm itself? These questions challenge our legal frameworks and moral responsibilities in the age of artificial intelligence. So how do we fight this unseen influence? The good news is that solutions and safeguards are emerging, requiring a multifaceted approach from technology, people, and policy. One crucial area is explainable AI, or XAI. These are tools and techniques designed to shed light on how algorithmic decisions are made, making the, quote, black box more transparent. By understanding the reasoning behind an AI's output, we can better identify and correct biases. Diversity in AI development is also paramount. Inclusive teams, comprising individuals from varied backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives, are more likely to identify and mitigate biases in data and design from the outset. Different viewpoints can uncover blind spots that a homogeneous team might miss. Finally, robust policy and regulation are essential. Governments and regulatory bodies need to establish clear ethical guidelines and oversight mechanisms for AI deployment. This includes mandating bias audits, ensuring accountability, and promoting fair and transparent AI practices across industries. It's about creating a framework that encourages responsible innovation,